Well, welcome to 2023 and Oil Drip. My name is Julie Johnston, and I'll be joined here shortly with Linda Pick-and-Paul, my partner in essential oils and also my co-host here on these Oil Drip chats. And today we're going to talk a little bit about your goals for the new year, and if you're practicing holistic health, are you also practicing holistic fitness? Have you ever heard of that term together? So that's something we're going to chat about today, and maybe introduce that term to you, and talk a little bit about your goals and some of the products that we think doTERRA would be great to help you reach those goals this year. So let's wait as Linda gets on here. I'm sure any second she's going to pop up here. I don't know if we look any different on your end this year, but this is our first broadcast of the new year, and Facebook already looks a little different to me, so it may be different on your end as well, and I don't know how long it'll take Linda to pop on here. But in the meantime, I'm wondering if anybody is listening and thinking about their goals for the new year. You could drop those in the chat. Even if you're watching the replay, you could drop those in the chat and let us know what your goals are. It looks like Linda might be on here now. Here she comes. All right, it says adding her. So normally it like blocks me while I'm waiting for her. So I didn't want to like say a whole bunch of stuff and get kicked off for a second. So hopefully any second she'll be on here. It says that it's adding her, but you know.
I'm here. I'm joining. I'm just not seeing you.
We have the split screen, but we don't have Linda's face yet. So I'm sure she's coming. Okay, so goals for 2023. Do you have goals of changing your metabolic health? Okay. That's been a big thing that we talked about in sort of the end of 2022. We were talking about metabolic health. Hey, she made it.
I was here.
We're at the mercy of Facebook and how it wants to let this roll go.
Right.
Yes. So I was trying to kind of start a little bit with just talking about people's goals for 2023, because we've talked a lot about our metabolic health and how we can improve that with a lot of these new products that doTERRA introduced last fall, and products that we've had in our line for a very long time. And so just thinking people may have goals for this year that they didn't know doTERRA products could come alongside of them and help them reach those goals. So that's kind of what I was thinking.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and I did say that we were going to talk about our holistic health, holistic fitness. So that was sort of a new term that I hadn't heard before, but it makes sense.
I had not heard it, but then when I started researching, I actually found, there were some, I don't know necessarily, health centers where you could actually go, where they actually were advertising that they're a holistic health center, and you could go for various services to them. I was like, that was new to me. So
yeah, I think when we talk about the term holistic, it's where we're talking about fitness or health. It's where we're trying to think about the whole body and how we take care of our whole person, and not just maybe react to one health issue. How do I fix that one health issue? We're thinking about our whole body and how we are taking care of ourselves as a whole, and doing natural things that our body loves that'll keep us in balance. It's sort of my take.
Right. and I and I would just add that as I was looking at, it's this time of year, people are going to set goals to lose weight, or goals that have to do with the physical body, but the holistic, it's not just the physical body, it's the mental, it's the spiritual. Um, it's all a part of your whole lifestyle, I guess is a way to put it. That is really important and to really start thinking about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I think when you're thinking about goals, you might have a goal that you want to move more this year. Like I plan to get up, get outside, enjoy the day a little bit more, getting in, a few walks, maybe making them longer as I progress. And then if that goes well, maybe I'll do something more. But it's just, I don't know. I can't remember where I was headed with that. I lost track. But
well, I don't know if you can see, I got a new Fitbit for
yeah.
Christmas. The kids got it for me, and I still learning to use it. Oh yes, but I'm always elated if I get a lot of steps in there. But if I'm not, it will stop. It will tell me you need to get moving,
Yes.
and it's like, oh yes, I better. Like if I have been at the computer too long, or been at the sewing machine too long, it'll tell me get up and move, and it's like, okay.
Fun.
Just that awareness that I really do need to move.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's good. That's awesome. Yeah, so I don't know. I guess I think maybe we should recap a little bit some of the things that we feel might be the foundation to help people in their goals.
Mm-hmm.
So,
okay.
Fitness seems to be like the top goal that comes up. Like I want to get in shape. I want to feel better. I want to, begin moving. That's my top goal for this year. I think that's a big one a lot of people hit. And it might get discouraging that we're still in winter here in Ohio, and we've been having 60-degree days, and you're like, wow, I'm going to get outside and take advantage of it. But what happens when we have these Arctic freezes and we're definitely not going outside? And then it's like, oh, I started on this great, goal, but life won't let me achieve it. Mm-hmm. So maybe if your goal had more steps to it than just getting up and moving, then you might feel like I am making progress. Nothing's going to get in my way. I'm still going to take steps to get towards those goals. Mm-hmm. So I know one of the biggest things that you and I both take daily, and so do our husbands, is the Lifelong Vitality, our supplements. Mm-hmm. And we typically talk about that as being our foundation to our health. Kind of like a tree has to have its roots sunk in the ground so that when there's a storm, it doesn't fall down, it keeps it strong. I believe that our Lifelong Vitality is our strong foundation. It gives us our nutrients, our vitamins, our fish oils, our essential oils that we need daily to give us that great, strong foundation. And without that, other factors won't be as beneficial.
Okay.
So that's a big one. If somebody isn't already taking Lifelong Vitality, that might be something that you consider, because it's going to help give you a boost of energy, and that energy might get you up and going for that first walk of the year, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So
what would you say would be some?
Well, probably another one is making sure that we're drinking enough water, because sometimes we get on it and we're doing it really well, and then we go for a while and I haven't drank anything for a while. So just having that is a goal. And I was actually listening to the podcast that you actually put on for us all to listen to,
Mm-hmm.
and it's on Oil Drip, and it was interesting because she was really talking about how she didn't really know anything about oils at the beginning, but her face was breaking out, and so someone introduced her to oils and to drinking lemon in her oils, and it was amazing. Her face started clearing up.
Mm-hmm.
So, you start thinking about, is part of my routine taking the Lifelong Vitality? Is part of my routine drinking adequate, more than enough, and water?
Yeah.
And water with lemon, or if you don't like lemon, any of the citrus.
Yeah. This month we get that white grapefruit for free.
Oh,
I'm
I know.
definitely getting that. I love that.
That is one of my favorite. I'm like, oh, I wish they had it all the time.
Yeah. Yep.
When I knew they were going to have that, I got out my small bottle that I'm always guarding because we very seldom get it. And on Monday, I actually had it in the diffusers, and I just love it. It's, not only in your water, but to also cleanse your environment.
Yeah.
So that is one part of the whole body too, is what is your environment like? What are the things around you? So
true. True. Since you mentioned the water, I'm gonna tell you a tip that or a goal that I have. We've done a lot of research, or we've listened to a lot of education on the MetaPower and how to really get the most out of it, and all the additional things that you can do alongside of it for it to become very powerful. And one of the things that I keep seeing is drinking a glass of water with 1 to 3 drops of the MetaPower in it. And if you don't have MetaPower, then use one of your citrus oils. But drink a whole glass of water 10 minutes before each meal, because they say that you may think you're hungry, but you're actually dehydrated. So if you drink that water when you sit down to eat, you won't overeat.
Yeah.
So that's one of my goals, is this glass of water before each of my meals, and one when I wake up in the morning. So right there's 4 glasses of water, but I'm going to be intentional. Like while I'm cooking dinner, I'm going to drink that.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep. That's a great idea.
Yeah. I am better with things if I have sort of like something written out to follow. Like, this is my recipe on exactly how to live my life. But how do I incorporate, until it becomes my daily habit? How do I incorporate these goals that I have into my day, and kind of having something that I see when I go into the kitchen that says like, oh, did I drink my water? So that might be a tip too for people, is to write that goal somewhere.
So you write that goal. Do you have a checkoff list?
Well, I do like checkoff lists, but
well, I'm just saying, my husband would have little boxes in front of it and checking it off.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yep, so
I do like that too.
And then until it becomes just a part of your routine. Like, I would not miss taking my Lifelong Vitality. So why would I, can I get it so ingrained that I will not miss drinking that glass of water before a meal, each meal? And so if it's an 8-ounce glass, that gives me, 8 times 3, 24 ounces. I still have probably 40 ounces to drink during the day. So
that's a lot.
Yep.
Yep. Well, hopefully, breaking things down though into small goals like that will help you feel like you are reaching something, instead of, some sort of big goal. I'm gonna lose this much weight in the first month of the year or whatever it might be, but to like kind of take that goal and break it down into little tiny steps is more achievable, I believe.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, so our lifelong vitality would be our foundation, and then our water is extremely important for our bodies as well. But I think that'll also help you if you are, you know, the citrus oils are really great at helping pull out those toxins. So if you are drinking water with those oils in it, it can also help cleanse your body too. If you were thinking maybe I should do some sort of cleanse to get me started, well, if you were drinking that much water in a day with oils in it, you are definitely going to be doing a sort of a cleanse. Maybe not like a cleanse where you're eating different foods, or even some people eat very little food during a cleanse and only certain things, but I think this is a healthier cleanse and a safer one. So that could be something to think about too. Um, so the meta power, like I feel like that has come to the forefront as one of our probably top products now. Not just, we have the hair care products, we have the skincare products, we have the laundry, we have so many products that are wonderful for your home to take out the toxins. But I think when we're talking about doTERRA products now, I think MetaPower is going to be a top one that we talk about often, because it's really going out and it's helping with a problem that the United States is influxed with. It's just that there are very few people that have great metabolic health. The statistics are that, is it 1 in 7 have good metabolic health and everyone else is on the decline, and maybe right at the door of diabetes. Yeah. So I think once people get a little more education under them with the power of changing their metabolic health, that they'll understand the power of this product too.
Right. Yes, I remember, I don't know, it's been years ago now when we first were doing a class and it was on metabolic health, and I really had to research on what is metabolism, what is it all about. But this time of year is a good time to think about, am I going to reset that in myself? Am I going to reset, so that it's impacting all of me? Yes, diet, but just the way my body systems work together, the way they work for me or against me. Those are types of things when I think about our metabolic health. And I will say that I was looking, as of January 1st, I had actually been on the MetaPower for 3 months. So I've been over a little over 3 months, and you know, not for, and for me, the reset has not been about weight. Because I'm where I probably need to be for my age and so on. But the MetaPower things that have the metabolism, if you aren't sleeping good, it impacts your weight. If you're not sleeping good, it impacts your skin. If you're not, I'm just trying to think of all the different things, but it does impact your skin. It does impact the way you feel. And that's the one thing I would say, I don't know. I have been sleeping through the night, probably for the last month. Until this morning, I woke up at 5:30, and then it was like, okay. But I didn't wake up before then. But it's just taking care of our metabolic health is so important. And so I only 3 months in, and I'm working on it. I'm working on using MetaPower, working on my own metabolic health, and I'm excited to see other improvements because I've been reflecting on, okay, since I started doing this, what has been the difference for me? And I do think sleep has been one of the number one things that I think has been happening.
Yeah.
I mean, there's occasional things, and I think, yeah. I mean, my weight, I've been maintaining it, keeping it where it needs to be. Um, so, you know, and I think when you're doing those kind of things, you are also, you're keeping the toxins from overcoming and overpowering your body. And so
Yeah.
that's just a really important thing to me, is to keep a free organic lifestyle in a way.
Right.
Maybe not every organic food, but it's organic in that I am keeping my metabolism where it needs to be through a different healthy lifestyle.
Yeah, I agree.
So,
Um, and I think something maybe too, if we're talking about ordering the MetaPower monthly, it's not just a one and done thing. It's something that you're going to want to maintain your metabolic health with.
mm-hmm.
And that can be ordered through your loyalty rewards program so that you can earn the points as you purchase it. And if you've done that, you can see that if you're ordering both your lifelong vitality and your MetaPower through the I don't know what they call that. You order one of them and then it says customize it, and you can add on 3 things for a discounted price. I don't know if there's a term for that part of the cart, but when you order one of those two, either the lifelong vitality or the MetaPower collagen, the Advantage, it'll pop up and say, would you like to customize that? And then it gives you the option to add on 3 more things at a discounted price. And that could be your beadlets with your assist, or it could be ordering lifelong vitality and you just want to add on the Advantage, so you can do that too. But anyhow, you can play with that a little bit. But what I wanted to point out is that anybody who might be concerned with, what is my monthly doTERRA budget for purchasing products? When you look at the total of those 2 items, it may be like the top. That might be like, whoa, I don't want to spend more than that for my monthly order. If you have been ordering for over a year now in doTERRA, you're earning 30% back on every product that you purchase based on the points. So if you spend over 100 in PV each month, you're getting back 30 points. 30 points will purchase most of our oils. So you can purchase lifelong vitality, or you can purchase the MetaPower and just get oils for free. So if you're on a budget, that might be one way to plan your doTERRA orders, is to work it out so that any of the oils you need, you're getting them with your points, because you can't use points to buy lifelong vitality or the MetaPower products. Yeah, so I just thought I would point that out, just in case anybody was interested or didn't think about that yet. Yeah. So, all right. Well, I think that's probably a lot of good tips for everybody to get started with their goals for this year. doTERRA does have a challenge that's going on right now, and I think it's something that you can actually access for a while if you wanted to get in and every day have a challenge for you for 30 days to kind of jumpstart your goals for the new year. I think it would be nice. It might be something like, did you get up and move today, would be the challenge. Or if you moved yesterday, today add on 5 more minutes. So it's not like a very hard challenge, but there's a lot of education that they drip on you throughout the challenge as well. So it's almost like an educational course with a couple little tips in it here and there. So that's something that doTERRA has, that we all have access to. And if you're not aware of it, we can make sure you can get connected to that. But that would be a good thing too to jump in on. All right. Well, everybody, good luck with those goals. And let us know what your goals are once you watch this video. If you've got a few for this year, just maybe write like #replay and what your goals are. That would be great. All right, Linda. Well, you have a great day.
You too.
All right. We'll talk to you all soon.